Hi everybody, thank you for joining me on Pennies Make Dollars. Welcome to Pennies Make Dollars, my new husband, my day one husband, my penny flippers. Thank you all for joining me. Guys, I just wanted to come and just go over some, in my opinion, some positive things that we have going on the channel for Pennies Make Dollars. So welcome everybody, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. All right, and I do want to say thank you to Lynn, or you can hear I still have, doing some coughing. Not as bad. Got my little tea here. It's very dark, but I love dark tea. It's, no sugars in it, guys. And welcome, and thank you to Lynn. I believe your name is Lynn or Ativa. Well, thank you for sending me the $11 to cash stuff. I haven't went to the bank yet, but don't worry. I'll be getting that out soon. Okay, guys. So, let's just go over some positive things I believe we have going on in on the channel. And for us, when I say channel, I'm speaking of myself as well. Okay? How are you guys doing? Pray everybody's doing well. Okay, so gonna take a little sip of my tea. It's pretty hot. Okay. All right. We're gonna let that cool. But anyway, I have an interview coming up. So let's move it along. See if I can get this over with. So thank you all. I'm gonna try to go a little quicker. Today is the end of April. The last day, which is April the 30th, Wednesday, 2025. Okay, so I just want to just go over some things that I think that are positive for the channel and for myself, because this is about me. Now, I do go into family sometimes, just a little bit. They are not the ones whose channel this is, so I would rather just, reflect on myself. But anytime you all think that I'm doing too much about myself and not expanding a little bit, I'll be more than happy to cover a few things. I know some people, they just make it all about them, but I am the kind of person, I like to encourage my family as well. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few here. Now, the first thing that, in my opinion, that we have going for us now is the car is paid off. What a blessing that is. Okay? So, let me just take the time to write that. And I hope y'all can see this. It'll be written in green if this writes, okay? But, yes, we have paid the car off. Thank the Lord. Okay? So that balance is 0. So I'm happy about that. Okay, what a blessing. All right, so we're gonna check that off. And as you know, I did reveal to y'all that I had some state employee credit unions, like cash advance loans, so small loans. I paid all of that off pretty much last year, and I had about 4 of them total all together, but they all been paid off. And I do like to borrow from them sometimes just to let them see how I, pay, okay? But their system, when you, and I'm not advocating for getting into those loans, but for me, I had to pay a certain amount back, and they actually took some of that and put it on my in another account, which helped me pay the balance off. Okay, and keep in mind there's also interest there. Okay, and then also next I had at least 3 credit cards, and those are probably about 2 years back, but I count it as my debt payoff journey. Those are 0. As you know, some had went to collections. So I'm very happy my credit is the way it is. And I just also say that my credit is building back up, and it is now about $6.50. Okay, so that can be something also. So I'm very happy about that. And don't get discouraged if you're working on your credit. That is what I did as well. I just started it years and years ago. Okay, and then I do want to say that I'm still unemployed, but I feel like I may get something soon. I'm just gonna, let me add another row here, but at least I am getting unemployment because some people did not qualify. They weren't there long enough. So I'm happy about that. And I'm just gonna put an extra line. I don't know if I have this many. Okay, but so I'm going to say that I was able to definitely, you know, get that done. So I'm happy about that. So what I'm gonna say is, I know a lot of people will be like, well, unemployment is not a plus. Well, it is right now. It's a time in my life. So it's a temporary plus, okay? Because you have to find a different job, you know, another job, or go back to the other job. So I'm just gonna say for now it's a blessing. I know a lot of people, they left early. They could not get unemployment. They were only there for months. They were only there just right out of training, and so they got laid off. And thank God I was there for a year and a half, so I was able to get unemployment. Now I am on week 7. Next week will be week 8. And in North Carolina, they only give you 12 weeks. So I really have to, what they call it, get it together. Okay? Another thing is, and let me just give you that amount, it's $446. It's not $466. I think I mentioned that before. It's $466, but it's actually $446. And thank God, it's helping me pay the bills. It's pretty tight. That's probably why you haven't seen me come back and do a cash stuffing. The rent is due soon, so I'm saving, you know, up for the rent. Okay, and I also want to say that I do get an extra check during the month, and it is like, I'll say, a pension check from the ex-husband. Okay, so I do have that. Thank God for that. I also want to mention that my channel is monetized, and it has been monetized now for at least 2 years. This is the 2nd year. Thank you all for watching, and I did reach the goal of at least $100. I think it's $105.73 right now. So I'm happy. I would get that amount for May. Okay? No, wait a minute. April. I'm sorry. Yeah, the month of April. No, we're in April. May. Okay? Yes, so we'll say May 2025. Okay. And so I'm very happy about this. I thank the Lord for these things. There, you know, probably are some more things I can mention, but as of now, I feel like these are positives. And don't worry, I put some stickers up here or something. Also, I want to say I've been working consistently full time. So I'm gonna say that, and I have reached the 40 credits that it takes to receive Social Security. Some put SSA. We pray it's still there, guys, by the time I, you know, so, and I have been working very consistently. Previously, I worked a lot of part-time jobs and some full-time. So, yeah, so I raised my kids and going to school and all those things. I did a lot of part-time, and sometimes I would stop and go work full-time because I had to. Okay, so yeah, just to let y'all know that. So, you know, and I'm just gonna say that, working consistently, because some people, you know, it's not in their plan. you know, to work like that. But I do know I have to do that until, you know, like the channel picks up, or, you know, I can replace my income with like passive income, which I'm hoping to do real estate one day. But we'll talk a little more on that. And I do have my grandbabies. I do have her $300 saved that I gave her, I think it was last year. And this is for the first semester if she decides to go to college, okay? And this is for books. Now, my goal is to get her, so I paid my daughter $300 for that. And my goal is to get a second, excuse me, $300. And I know books can be more than that, but this is love. It's from Mimi. It's unconditional love. Okay? So I know when I was in school, I'd have loved for someone to have, like, you know, gave me something like that. Okay? Every little bit helps, okay? All right. So, those are the things for now that I'm excited about. And also, we have an anniversary coming up. Oh, wow. It's next month. I think it's May the 5th. The channel's anniversary. So we'll have, it'll be 6 years, you know, May the 5th. Okay? So I can put that in there. So let's put anniversary is coming up. And, okay, y'all. And this is God willing. Okay? All right. And so that's what I wanted to tell you all. We're working on this. I have other things I'm trying to get started for this, and not just get started. I've been working on it. I can sometimes be like a quiet storm. I don't tell everything because there are always people out here that, you know, I want to stay positive on the video, but they'll try and get ahead of you on things. So these are, for now, some of the things that I see. And also, I'm going to say my Roth IRA, I did start it. I'm not able to give in, you know, put anything in there right now. But once I get my emergency fund saved, I will definitely be going back to that. Okay? So we did get it started. And we'll be working on it. All right, so for now, let's just go over it. Okay, so some positive things I believe that I have for the channel. I was able to pay off the car, now zero balance. The state employees credit union is now zero, and I had 3 credit cards, which is now zero. I pulled some of them out of collections. I have increased my credit score. I think it's 650 now, thank God. I do have one current credit card that I have that I'm paying down, trying not to use it. Okay. And so that's what I'm doing with that. And I am, to God's glory, receiving unemployment benefits for $446. I get an extra check, you know, some type of extra check, you know, in the month. Thank the Lord for that. Monetized channel for 2 years now. And I think that was in February. Was it 2023? Yeah. So we actually had 2 years. Okay. And so, and then next month, May 2025, I think it's May 5th, we will be out here for 6 years on YouTube. That's wonderful. And I have 40 credits for Social Security. I have been working over 30 years. And I do have accumulation of, you know, those 40 credits that are needed to, you know, get benefits. If we still have that, I hope we do. I've been working consistently. I'm right at 35 years, so I should say. And work, grandbaby's first book fee has been paid by me. and I gave it to my daughter. Okay. And so, yeah, and then we have a Roth IRA and then the anniversary. Okay. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to come and go over this with you all. I do like to write things down, so I encourage you all to do that too. And I had 1,900 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel. But I will be definitely working on the 2,000 subscribers, okay? And I really appreciate you all coming up here. And thank you, Atia. I'm sorry, I got to go back and look at the email. I appreciate you for sending that $11. Bless your heart for that, okay? And that may be Lynn, because see, like Lynn told me she would do that. But anyone, if you have sent me any funds, I'm not up here to beg, but I really appreciate it that the Lord has moved your heart to do that, okay? And I appreciate anybody that helps. So thank you. I have to get off. I have an interview at 2 p.m. And y'all wish me luck. God bless you. Please keep doing what you're doing. We're building a foundation of savings together. And I hope this helps, guys. Y'all can sit down and just write down some things you have that are positive for your channel. Don't focus on the negative so much. You can look at the negative, but see how they're turning around to make a positive. Love you guys. Stay blessed. And just remember that you can do it too. You got it. Bye.